Let's talk about the homie LaRussell's bold stance at one of his recent performances. Now, by claiming his voice is a necessary act of courage during these polarizing times, LaRussell is betting his career on the idea that true art should make the audience uncomfortable, even if it means humanizing the world's most criticized figures. So let's watch a clip of his recent performance where he premieres a record, and then we'll discuss.
Hey man, you probably shouldn't put this out. I said, why? What the hell happened? He said, you talking about Epstein, there's a lot of shit going on. And I said, and the goal of an artist is to express the times and say all the things that nobody else want to say or know how to say. I'm not perfect, and neither is the president. Was guiltier than a nigga hiding evidence. You can't be mad that they heated if you don't let them vent. Even the devil was heaven sent. Even Malcolm was heaven sent. Even Martin was heaven sent. Even Kanye was heaven sent. We all heaven sent. Donald too. We all heaven sent. Epstein too. We all heaven sent. Adolf too. We all heaven sent.
All right, nigga.
Let's make sure we keep that with the beat on the short or something, please. Let's make sure we keep that. It's great content right there. Even I felt that. That's great content. That's potting right there. That's definitely potting.
All right, bro.
All right, man. I'm definitely coming to you first. Let me set it up. I got you. I'm gonna let you cook. Let me set it up. All right. So
stop crying, man.
Oh man. So
what the? All right.
Adolf too.
Yeah.
Adolf too.
All right.
So
all right.
How does this bravery narrative sit with the current climate of accountability in this hip hop era that we're in right now? Is this brave, or is this? Is there any bravery here, or what are we doing here?
Hey,
sure,
man, your engineer was right, man.
He should have held that mug.
Hey, sometimes you gotta just shut the hell up.
Talk
man.
to me, B. What you think?
Like,
man?
Look. Hey.
I mean, you already kind of said it all.
Hey, God bless, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
This ain't the time to be apologizing for that type of stuff, man.
No,
you know
it's
what I mean?
not.
You know what I mean? It's just, you got to know when to say when, bro. Like, that just was it was in poor taste, brother.
In poor
You know what I
taste?
mean? Yeah, even Epstein. What about the kids, brother?
them too.
What about the kids? Well, the kids they haven't said too, but you ain't apologizing for them. You know what I mean? Like, while you at it, you might as well put who?
Let's say R. Kelly. He haven't said.
Yeah,
I was actually waiting for that when I was watching.
Maybe it's in the second version of the clip. My thing is he's referencing people that are still currently doing evil shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like Donald Trump has not been reprimanded or held accountable for any of the evil stuff that he continues to do. The Epstein files are being ignored. I mean, Adolf Hitler, at least he's dead. You know what I mean? But like, man, Kanye, I can see the Kanye piece because he's one of them polarizing figures, and he's within hip hop. So I feel like if you're going to make a statement, you stop at Kanye.
It's wild for you. You said the devil.
Yep.
Malcolm, Martin, Kanye, Epstein, Adolf,
and Trump.
That is nuts to put all of those people in the same.
To kind of soften it with Martin and Malcolm in there.
Yeah.
He started that way. Yeah, that's true.
Hey,
unless he's talking about like the stuff people like to talk about with Martin and his infidelity or something.
Hey, sometimes.
But my thing
but
is
still
here's, and I'm gonna try my best.
It's bad taste.
Definitely. But I'm going to try my best to shoot up.
That's a sound bite. Bad taste.
Bad taste. Yeah. The only thing I thought about was, is this dude trying to use his platform and say something that's super polarizing to kind of tie it together to say that we are learning from these people and their mistakes? That's like the only thing I could halfway think that he's trying to say here is we're learning from these people. Were sent here for a reason for us to learn from them. That's the only bail I could shoot.
I think that, okay.
Is that what that was?
If I ignore the obvious.
Okay.
Right. And then I look at this from the perspective of just brass tacks what it is, right?
Right.
Sure. In reality, if you believe in God,
mm-hmm.
everybody came from the same place and were corrupted by the evils in
yeah.
the world
mm-hmm.
and everything of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. But that's kind of where it stops, right? I mean, like, is that your goal, that we're all the same? Because we're not.
It's all based off of the decisions that you make.
It's just really bad taste. I don't know.
What you think, Jay? Jump in.
I get it, because he tries to kick it off with Lucifer was the angel of, he was had the most
beautiful
angel, and had the and that's where music comes from essentially. I don't know, like I might be messing that part up.
No, you're right.
But and then you're like, oh well, if there's some sort of if Lucifer's heaven sent, then hey, so is Jeffrey Epstein and Adolf Hitler. And I honestly, LaRussell, we don't have time for this right now.
Yeah,
and we like LaRussell.
We just don't have time for this right now. For you to be shooting people bail who are out here with the bullshit.
It's not the time.
And I don't think Donald Trump has 1 ounce of being repentant, if that's a word, for any of the things that he's done.
I agree.
Jeffrey Epstein, of course, he didn't kill himself. We're going to get into conspiracy theories. I think there are powerful people who made sure he never saw the outside of that cell.
Or they did.
Well,
and just told you something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I can't say, oh, he's heaven sent. He had to, and not think about all the children. We had to put it in that context. It was children. People, because they keep saying it was underage girls. No, children. Children, guys.
Say that.
And so I don't want to say, oh, well, all those children had to get hurt so we learned some lesson, or all those people that Hitler killed, that was part of some larger lesson that we had as humanity had learned, and a lot of us, not going to say us, I'm going to say a lot of people have not learned that lesson, I was about to say something, but I'm not going to go there. And so LaRussell, like I said, I'm just going. I can't really say anything else other than like, I think I see where you were coming from, but now it's not the time.
Yeah,
Poor timing.
In the words of the great Stanley Burrell, help the children. I don't get it, man. Like sometimes you could be so smart you're dumb.
Yeah,
yeah.
And this was dumb. This was dumb as hell. I'm sorry, LaRussell. Like. STFU, respectfully.
Yeah, man.
Up until this point, you have moved very well. I mean, give it
the last month or so has been kind of shitty.
Some change, but I'm talking about his independence, his what he started. I think he's pretty much been going in the right direction up until these last couple of whatever you want to call it.
He's on a different trajectory right now, which is very interesting to watch. Which it's not what we're talking about, but I'm watching him with a very particular eye, if you will, and how he navigates moving forward. But
do you think this is something that?
I think this is just an artistic mistake. I think that's all it is.
Yeah.
So there's no long-term effect or anything from this.
No,
I hope not.
I don't think there's a malice.
To me,
in
this was worse than what Jack Harlow said. But at the same time, I can see it as an artistic mistake, and
I don't think there's the same
I guess
malice
it's not the
behind
same.
it. The way Kanye was actually moving at one point.
That's true.
Where he was going to the jewelry store and was like, "Hey, can you make me a swastika?"
That's true.
With iced out swastika.
Yeah, I want a leather Klan robe.
Yeah, could
Can
you
you
go
do that?
ahead and do that? And I'll say all these other anti-Semitic and anti-black things.
I think Kanye had people whispering in his ear, man, and that's why he did.
I think they're still whispering in his ear, and I don't think they exist.
What are they whispering?
no,
What are they whispering? Do dumb shit?
No,
Is that what they tell you?
The people that he look up to, the people that he really values, are people that have that type of mantra. You know what I mean?
It's possible.
He was a big Elon supporter, man, and he really was trying to do whatever to stay in the good graces of that man. And I think that's probably who was in his ear. And he adapted those ideologies, and he went and spoke that shit out, not really thinking about it.
I don't know, maybe. I don't really agree. I don't know. I feel like we've seen so much of him, though, at this point. Like, it's kind of on par with who he is. Not to get too straight from the subject, but
yeah. So we don't think this is. I guess we pretty much covered it. B set it off with that one, but I guess my second question was going to be, is this a genuine philosophical stance or a marketing pivot to, I guess, maintain his independent king status? Because independent people will just say what they want. I'm independent. I don't care. Granted, he just got his distribution deal with Rock Nation. What do you think about that? Is this how he truly feels, or is it just a pivot?
I think this is truly
or honest mistake.
This is how he truly feels, and it's honestly it's a mistake.
Okay.
I don't think if he's trying to take his career to the next level, he's going to make a song where he's shooting bail to Epstein, Hitler, and Donald Trump.
Nah.
I think more or less like he was just trying to say, like, man, look, we all God's children.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a Christian rap song.
Yeah, but shut up, bro. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't keep saying that word. I'm sorry. But
yeah.
Not now. We can't do. We're not trying to hear this right now.
That's interesting, though. I mean, I never thought about it from that perspective of, is this, does he feel free from the perspective of being quote unquote independent, that he can do whatever he wants to do? He's got no handlers and that. But I still think with that, I don't.
That's how it came off to me. It's like I can say this based off my current situation and who I am up until this point.
I don't think that's what it is, though. I don't think.
I'm talking about the freedom of him to say what he said. You don't think that?
No. I think because as an independent artist, I've said whatever the hell I wanted to say too, and I've never said that. You know
That's
what I mean?
fair. I can't argue with that.
There's just certain things. It's just kind of like, to me, again, I think it's just an artistic choice. I think it was just. I think I see where the wheels were turning in his head to where this would be clever.
Yeah.
It's a fail. I've had those moments before where I've had to ask people, like, is this? I remember one time I had this conversation with Grits about this record. He's like, no, that ain't it. I was like, okay.
Nah.
Won't do it.
There was a small time where I was doing stand-up. And
where's the footage?
I had a joke that didn't go out. It didn't go over too well.
Yeah.
It teetered the line of blasphemy, and I actually said that on stage, and then it was a rough night.
People were like, "Yeah, we're not going with you."
Yeah.
Grand opening.
Yeah.
Grand closing.
Yeah.
Yeah.